Alright, so I got the cutout off. I'm going to replace it. I got a new butterfly valve. Where is it? From QuickTime Performance. So yeah, they give you a whole new shaft. All these screws are loose. I'm going to Loctite them. But you can see on this one, it looks like they were welded down. So I'm going to have to grind those off. And then maybe after I get these on, maybe I'll smash them with a hammer just so they... I'm going to put Loctite on them too, but you really don't want this shit coming loose. I'll definitely Loctite these as well. And yeah, this looks fairly easy to... I mean, you get a couple Allen screws there, and then some right there. Hopefully they don't give me a hard time and strip and all that happy horse shit. So, alright, I got it off. I was surprised. It's so rusted, and there's also Loctite on it. The one side was actually loose on this side, and the other side I kind of worked it back and forth, and it came loose, so I got it. Now I got to grind these off, little nubs, because I was thinking if I can't get it off, I would just grind these nubs off and just replace the actual flap itself, because these are on here but they're loose. So rather than replacing the whole shaft, I would just do the flapper. But I got it off, so I was skeptical that was going to happen. But yeah, maybe I should clean this up too while I got it off. Make sure everything's tight, make sure everything's Loctited. Because once these things start falling apart, you know, they get loose, and that's how, you know, the gears inside will strip because it was loose and it's moving around. And same thing with this here, like it was loose on this side. See, this has like a little indent you can see. This side, it was kind of loose and flapping around, bouncing around on both sides. And but that one I couldn't get it loose. I ended up stripping it, which was my worst fear. But I do have another one, so that's going to be fine. But yeah, let me grind these nubs off. That's the only way you can get the shaft out. Just grind those nubs off, unscrew those, and then the shaft slides out. Alright, I gotta grind these little nubs off. I don't have a garage at my place. I'm limited to what I can do. I don't have a lot of tools. When I do bigger stuff, I do it at my brother's house. But I have this little grinder, Dremel tool that my girlfriend gave me for Christmas one year. So it should work. It's got low speed, high speed. Let's crank it up. Alright, I'm going to need two hands. I'm going to need two hands for this, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got the nubs ground off. That actually worked pretty good. Just ground them down, and then they unscrewed real easy. And yeah, you can see this is kind of tweaked. And I got the new one in. And what I'm noticing here is if this kind of slides back and forth here, like that. So I'm gonna have to get it centered so it doesn't leak. And yeah, let me get this bad boy back together. Alright, I got it all back together. Loctited everything. One thing I had to do was I had to center this thing because it was, so you can still see a little bit of daylight in there, but if it's off to one side, it's way worse. So just try to do the lesser of two evils. But yeah, now these nubs are sticking out. I may We just bash them with a hammer or hammer and chisel, just to. I mean, there's Loctite on them, but you don't want those coming out. So maybe like a hammer and chisel will just flatten them. So if they do come loose, they won't fall out at least. But all right, next step, put it back on, see if it works. Okay, new flapper is installed. Let's see how it sounds. Ugh. Make sure it's closed. It's great back here. Oh yeah. Before it was pretty bad. It was like sounded like a wet fart. So yeah, it seems to be sealed up pretty good. Like I said, I tried to straighten it out, the bent flap, but that never this is when it opened. So that's how you change your butterfly valve on your cutout. Don't hit the two-step with your exhaust valve closed because it's gonna bend it. Alright, let me close it. Oh yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I could hear it when it was leaking. Like if I was at if I would come to a stop next to like a wall, like a concrete wall, or you could hear it just leaking. And it just sounded like shit. It sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like an old truck with exhaust leaks, you know? So, much better.